Hey, what's up guys? This is the Turboant X7 Pro. In this video I will do an unboxing and I will take it out for a quick spin and give you guys my first impressions. Now Turboant reached out to me and sent me this scooter for free to do a review. They didn't pay me for this review. So a few of the highlights for the scooter are that it goes up to 20 miles an hour, which I will test. And it has a battery that gives you up to 30 miles of range, which I will do another video for a full battery drain test from 100% all the way down to 0%. So be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell for the notification so you guys know when that comes out. Now the scooter is very light at 33 pounds and it can support riders of up to 275 pounds. So very good numbers so far, and it has 10-inch pneumatic tires. Now it doesn't look like it has shocks, probably because of its size and weight. Now, let's do an unboxing and, I'll talk about it as we unbox this thing.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so very nicely packaged. I will turn on this camera so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Alright, let's see what it comes with. So box, handlebars, and let me actually nail down charger, and it supports 100 to 240 volts, so it should be okay in a lot of places, and a small Allen wrench. So that comes within the box. Let's see if anything else. Okay. Now it looks like I have to take out the scooter from here. Okay.
12 seconds later.
Alright, 33 pounds. Oh yeah, this is light. I was like, yeah, I should be able to lift it with one hand. Alright, kickstand, put it down. Okay. So free 6-month battery extra warranty over here. What else does this come with? And just a manual in different languages. So yeah, there it is. Just a whole bunch of information. And let's see what else is in the box. Probably it, yeah. That's pretty much it. Nothing else in the box.
Few moments later.
After you remove the cable tie, this becomes loose. So the handlebars have a side to them, so R is for right, L is for left. They spin the same direction, so if I put the left side here, put this brake in first before you spin the handlebar. So that goes there, this spins the same direction, and that goes there. So that's pretty much that. And then the only thing it looks like you need to tighten is this brake lever. So wherever you think is good, kind of just however you like it, that seems fine. You can always adjust it later if you don't like. And you adjust that with the provided Allen wrench. There we go. Alright, once you've assembled everything, brake lever, disc brakes in the back, bell, hold the power button, turns on. So over here, when you see nothing, that means you're in the low level or the slow mode or the eco mode. Hit this menu button once, it shows you the white D, which it basically means you're in standard mode or the regular mode. And you hit it again, The manual says it's a red color, but it looks more orange. But essentially when you get the colorful D, then now you're in the sport mode. Now you can actually get to 20 miles an hour. I will do a test with all of the speeds to see what they actually get. And if you just hit it again, it cycles through them. And to turn on the flashlights, you basically double tap quickly. Turns on the lights, one in the front and the one in the back. Double tap and you're done. And then this is your throttle. So that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys how to remove the battery and put it back in. So there's a little lever kind of thing up here. You hold that up. With my right hand, with my thumb, I'm just going to push up. But essentially you have to push up the battery, and then so you hold this, you push up and then take it out. And this is the part that connects to the scooter. This is the part you use to charge, so you actually have access to this while it's on the scooter, but it's nice that you could take this with you. Now if I was leaving my scooter outside and I was locking it with the U-lock and everything, then I would definitely remove this, because someone could come and essentially steal your battery unless you have a cable tied or somehow tied. But the good thing about removing this is then it becomes harder to steal your scooter, because now you're just gonna ride it like a regular scooter if someone was able to steal it. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, this is kind of like an anti-theft device, but if you leave it on, someone can, in theory, come and steal your battery pretty easily. Okay, so on the back of the battery, you see these little metal cutouts? These have to align with inside the scooter, so inside the scooter there's the same thing. But in simplicity, all you have to do is when you align it, you push it back in. But when you're pushing it back in, it's actually not going to go all the way in. So what you have to do is, to make those align, you actually have to push it up all the way, push it in, and then push it down, and then it snaps in. So you have to, so let's just do it quickly again. So I'm going to hold this up, take it out, and then all the way up, as high as possible, goes in, and then push it down, and there you go. So that's how you do the battery. Alright, so for the latch, pretty straightforward. This push just to the side a little bit, open this up all the way, because if you don't, this little metal thing right here has to stick out. So when you do that, this little chrome stainless steel, it looks more like stainless steel, and then that sticks out, that lets you bend it, and then that attaches here, and then you can actually lift it. If I could find, yeah, that's I guess a little bit more, that's the balance point. Okay, yeah, this is super light compared to all the other scooters. And then push this down, and then when you're pushing this, you actually still have to push this down all the way, and then there it is. That's pretty much it. You have your brake lever for the disc brakes in the back. You can push this down with your foot, and it also has the electronic brake in the front as well. So you're good to go on brakes. And let me show you guys what the lights look like. So when you turn on the lights, so that lights up. So let me actually show you that. And then if you hit the brakes, it starts blinking. If the lights are off and you hold the brakes, it still starts blinking. So, and then this is the front light. Let me change the angle so you guys could see. Off, on. There we go. Before I take it out for a quick spin and give you guys my first impressions, I quickly want to compare the dimensions to the Ninebot MAX, because the Ninebot MAX is a very popular scooter and it's one that I really like. I have a whole bunch of videos on that one as well. So really quick, removable battery, 10-inch pneumatic tires. It's a 36 volt 10 ampere battery that gives you up to 30 miles of range. 350 watt motor in the front, 3 speed modes. It weighs 33 pounds or 15 kilograms. It can support up to 275 pounds or 125 kilograms. And it takes 6 hours to charge. It has 3 watt LEDs. Maximum speed is 20 miles per hour. And it has a triple braking system. So the brake lever, the push thing with your foot, and it has the electronic brake in the front. Now let me compare dimensions with the Ninebot MAX. So this one I'll just start from here and all the way to where the rear fender starts. It's about 18 inches and 5 3/4 of an inch wide. Compared to the Ninebot MAX, if I start the Ninebot MAX from here, it's 24 inches, but if I start it from this metal fork, this middle metal piece, it gets 20 inches, and it's about a little over, I guess, 6.5 inches wide. And handlebar length is 16 inches. I think the Ninebot's 18. Yeah, a little tad bit over 18, but basically 18 inches. And handlebar height looks around the same. So about 45 inches from the ground. Check the Ninebot. About 46 inches from the ground, roughly. Around the same height. And brake stat. What else do I need to check? Oh yeah, the tire width. So the tire width looks about the same. The Ninebot might be a little bit wider, so around 2 1/4 of an inch, a little less than 2.5 inches for that. This one is a tad over 2 inches. So the Ninebot MAX has slightly wider tires, just from the looks of it. All right, let's take it for a quick spin.
Few moments later.
Slowest mode. Let's check the acceleration. Okay, it's definitely slow. Full throttle. Maybe I'm just too heavy. Okay, looks like it's not going past 6. Or what I'll do is I'll probably do a full battery charge. So let's see if we could switch modes while I'm riding. Okay, I could switch modes. Okay, is that the top speed? 9? For the regular mode, standard? Okay, brakes are definitely good. It is smooth. Let's try the fastest mode. Now you go faster. And then it's on cruise control at 15. Okay. $15, 16.
Later.
I think that's the cruise control noise telling me like, oh, it's activated cruise control. Okay, 16. Let's see if we can go faster. 16. Maybe the battery's too low to go faster. Oh, 17. Okay.
Later.
19. Nope. No, this is too steep. Okay. All right. Now let's see if we could go faster. 18.
Few moments later.
Alright guys, so first impressions. I've been riding it for around 25 minutes or so, and here it is. So I put the handlebars on, put the brake lever on, came outside. I checked the tire pressure with my hands. I didn't actually check it with the pump. I will do that before my range test. I will also fully charge the battery before my range test. I didn't charge the battery either. So I literally just pretty much put it together and came outside. Now, as far as comfort, it's pretty comfortable. It's actually very comfortable for something that doesn't have shocks. And brakes work really well, almost too well. And the reason why I say that is because the battery is here, it feels a little more front heavy. So when you're going faster, you do have to be careful with the brakes because it feels like you're gonna fall on your face, which would not be fun. But what you can do to alleviate that, which I kind of been doing, so I kind of just use these kind of as the brakes and stuff, and in combination with the disc brakes if I need more stopping power. Now, acceleration wise, it's on the slower end, but again, we do have to keep cost in mind because it's around $450. It's been around there for a while. So keeping that cost in mind, it's actually very sturdy and it feels very well built in terms of quality. I don't hear any like creaking or anything like that. And also very lightweight, so it's easy on the stairs and stuff if you're taking up the stairs. But in terms of, yeah, I guess really the only two cons that I could say right now are it's a little front heavy because of the battery placement, and acceleration wise it's slower. So I would recommend this scooter to someone that's maybe newer to scooters, because when you're going like 12 to 14 miles an hour, it's very comfortable. Especially around 12, 13. This is more of like a comfortable scooter. It's not a like, oh, I want to go places fast, I want to go up hills or anything like that, because I did a little hill test. I mean, it was a little bit hilly, but it was short, and even though I went at as fast as it can go, it pretty much couldn't go up that hill. So it's not, and I mean, we do have to keep into account that I'm basically around 200 pounds. So, if you're lighter, it's obviously going to be a lot better for you. But if you're 200 pounds or heavier, then hitting hills is not going to be that great. So, but if you're, on flat ground, if it's not too hilly and stuff, then it's going to be fine. So, oh, and one other thing, for cruise control, I got to figure out how to disable that because it automatically just sets cruise control, and that's something I don't personally like. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment sections below. Thank you guys for watching. That was kind of cool. So yeah.